In this session, we're going to cover all the other functions we have available on reservation menu. So we learned how to make a new one. The first thing we have to do is to find a reservation. So we start by searching. This is a very powerful search. You can start by selecting the range of the date, this month, next month, the whole year, and then selecting anything else that's is your criteria by room type, by room number, last name, first name, confirmation, reference number, which is the third party, and the status of the reservation, direct billing account, master room, any one of the sections. So we'll just do a full search right now. So that's everything. And as you can see, the status could be checked in, no show, cancelled. And since you have the grouping function, to make things easier, you can just group them by any of those headers and see your checked in reservations or not arrived reservations. And within your checked in, you can group them again and to see which room types you have, one king and two king F and one queen room. Going back to search, you also have this filtering capability, which you can say, I just want to see, let's say, no-show reservations. And you can eliminate, release the filter by selecting all. The other way would be, let's say we just gonna select king premium rooms. That narrows your search down. Or you can just put a partial last name, and let's say we're going to select also part of first name. So there is a lot of manipulation you can do to find your reservation. There's a couple of other options you have on the top. That's if you want to show only arrivals for those dates or just departures. So if you're selecting just today, you can say we just want to see the arrivals for today, or the VIP arrivals for today. And once you find your reservation, you just click on it to select it, and all the functions that you can perform to it are at the bottom of the screen. So if you want to email a confirmation to this reservation, just click on that. Or print registration. If this was a group, part of a group, you could do a group check-in. You will select every single reservation that belongs to the same group and arriving on that day. There is undo functions for check-in and check-out. Can access billing directly from here. So if it's a checked-out reservation, it's not in a checked in into a room, you can just pick that and go into billing. Can check in, cancel, duplicate, view, and modify, which takes you the same place we covered in the last session. So I'm not going to go over the whole thing again, just want to show you where it takes you. I'm just going to perform a couple of these functions to show you how it is. For example, canceling. All we did is find the reservation, click cancel, and then you select the reason for cancellation. And then you can have any other extra notes you want to add over here. And you will be given a cancellation number, and as you can see, the status changes to cancel. You can pick any reservation and just duplicate it. So if someone they need 2 rooms, you can use this function, or if they want to make another reservation for next week, next month, whenever it is, we'll select the next arrival date. For 2 days. And it defaults to that reservation's room type, room number if it's there, and the rate. You can always overwrite the rate. That will overwrite the rate the system is suggesting. You have an option to copy requests or not. And you can, at this moment, you can also choose another room type if you choose so. That was a Let's pick another date where we have some availability. So the reservation is made, a new confirmation number is assigned 2926, and if you want to modify that reservation further, you can say yes over here and continue and make changes. You can actually change the guest name, select another guest from profile, add a new one, or any other changes you require to. So this covers this part of the reservation. Other functions you have is the reservation chart, which goes, it starts by the current business date. You can go back or forward. It shows the room numbers and day of the week and the person who's occupying the room, or if it's not arrived but the room is pre-assigned, like this reservation here. It shows you the guest name. The color shows how many days they're staying in the hotel, room status, and by clicking on that reservation, you will get the detailed information if there is any notes for group notes, comments, or any other requests they have. So if I decide to change this room, let's say we have another guest requesting room 104 and it's been pre-assigned to this person, we can move this. We can do this through the going to the reservation and daily schedule and change the room, or we can just drag this person down to any other room that we want. That automatically reassigns the rooms. You can use this function also for rooms that are already checked in, like this one, occupied by this person, and move them to another room. This is in case the person is changing rooms. You can do this through other front office functions too, but this is another way visually seeing and moving them around. It's very helpful when you're 100% full and you want to find free spots. You can sort this by the room type. So if you want to move someone from a king room to another king room, or select another room. You can go further in the future or back 1 day or 10 days by those function buttons. Waiting list, you can add requests of, if you're completely booked, and you can create a waiting list. And the nice feature with this is, since you're assigning a specific number of nights and a room type, the system monitors it every 10 minutes. If you get cancellation or somebody changes room type and there's an opening that matches the number of nights and the room type here, you will automatically get an email that there was an opening for, and it will give you the date and the name of the person. And whenever you add in your request, you get a priority number here, the sequence number. So that information will be emailed to you automatically. Recent confirmation system has preset parameters to find reservations that have been changed and the email was not sent to them, or it's been over 3 months and they need to be reminded. And you can go through this and generate email for all those reservations. This covers this session.